Hey fellas, how you doing? It's a little after 4 Mountain Daylight Time. The UFC fights, they're just climbing into the ring for the first tilt. I got a text and then a phone call from a young man who got into a fight last night, Friday night. And he's a big jiu-jitsu guy, and he got crushed because street fights, you want to, all this to say that, you want to stay off the ground in a regular fight with another human being, if at all possible, because you don't know who's going to jump in. You don't know anything. You don't know about that stuff. And one of the things I tell most of the guys, if you think you're going to get into a fight, I'll hit the person first. I say that again. I know that's not Marcus of Queensberry or anything else like that, but I will definitely hit the person first. The other thing is, if a lot of wrestlers will sneak in, they'll duck under, and they'll sneak in and try to grab a single or a double leg and try to power you up and then knock you over to the ground. If someone does that and you have the opportunity, I want you to grab the back of their ear, keep your fingernails, these 4 fingers just a little bit long, okay? So you can dig your fingers into the flesh of the back of their ear, okay? And I want you to take your thumb and you start at the very inside of the socket and you squeeze as hard as you can with your hand, and you drive your thumb into their eye socket. That pretty much will stop most fights. I learned that in jail. And I'll tell you another thing. If you ever end up getting locked up, I'll tell you the biggest thing they told me that was true. Until you get clicked up, nobody's coming to help you, white boy. And that can apply to whichever group you belong to. Everybody clicks up. Well, anyways, I did when I was in. I'm not sure what's going on, but the cats are like, oh, with the cats. They're being weird. You guys do? Oh, never mind. There's a fly into the house, and that's a dead fly. So anyways, he was very upset. He is a purple belt in jiu-jitsu, which means he knows what he's doing, but it's so hard when you talk to guys that are used to fighting on a mat with a gi or a dobak, whatever you want to call it, a uniform, because you can use to do a cross collar choke. Like anyway, let me just calm down. I get gi. I'm in. Okay, let me take you out where the fights are, so I don't have to miss anything. But a street fight is not like fighting in a tournament, where you do your little slap, your fist bump, and then you try to kill each other for 5 minutes, or whoever pins whoever, or whoever taps out. A street fight is about damage, about how much damage you can inflict on somebody to get them to stop. So again, even if you're struggling around with the guy, you're the double headlock or that, reach up, you dig your fingernails into the back of the ear, and you hook your thumb around, and you drive your thumb into their eye. There aren't any rules. There's no Marcus of Queensberry or anything like that. I have no problem gouging an eye. You can also just grab an ear. You can grab an ear. Maybe not all the way, but you definitely rip it away from the head. But you got to come from the top where it sears in. Anyways, those are, now I know those are considered dirty tactics, but I don't know of any rule book for a street fight. All right, love you guys. Stay safe and healthy. Take care of each other if you can, and if you can't, take care of yourself. Like a fart in a G-string. West Texas, El Paso. I'm out of here. Here we go. Yeah, this is my thing. No, there's nobody here. I like my own company. Bye-bye.